Hello YouTube viewers, my name is Nawaz and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Cool, so this video it's all about installing the AWS CLI, and I will show you how you can install AWS CLI. And there are several methods of installing the AWS CLI, but I'm going to use Python PIP for installing the AWS CLI. For that you need Python obviously, and you also need PIP. So if I check in my system which Python, the Python is present, Python version Python 2.7. If I type which pip, pip is present, pip version pip 18.1, and it's using Python 2.7. Cool, so I have installed already. If you don't have in your system, you can use sudo apt install Python and Python pip. If you are using Ubuntu based system, if you are using CentOS or Red Hat based system, you can use yum install Python and Python pip, or you can use DNF. If you are using RHEL8, you can use DNF. Cool. So let's install AWS CLI. Pip install AWS CLI, and this command will install AWS CLI, which is basically the AWS command. Cool, it has installed AWS CLI in our system. And if I type which AWS, you can see there is no such command called AWS. If I search for AWS command, it says command not found. So basically when you install AWS CLI via pip, so basically it will be inside your home directory. If you see, this is my user, this is my home directory, and inside your home directory you have something called .local folder, which is basically hidden. So if I go to that folder .local, and inside that bin, if I type ls, you can see AWS is present here. So you have to add this directory to your path. If I type echo $path, you can see the commands my system is taking, or my user is taking, is from this path, and there is no such path called this. So we have to basically add this to our local path. So for that, use this command, export path equals $path colon the directory, of course. And if I type which AWS now, you can see AWS command is available. If I do again echo $path, you can see home and exe is added to the list. Cool. So this is temporary. If you want it permanent, you have to make it permanent. So you have to basically add this command, which is this, to your bashrc file, or if you are using a Z shell maybe, so you have to add it to your ZSH profile. So I will append it to this vi.bashrc, go to the end of the file and type the command, same command, export path equals $path colon full path /home /nexe /local /bin. And if I type source.bashrc, which is basically rereading the file, so it has successfully resourced the file. If I type which AWS, so the AWS command is available. So let's see AWS version. So AWS CLI 1.18, cool, which is using Python 2.7, nice. And this is my Linux kernel, which is 5.3, and so on. So the command is now available to us. The next thing we have to do is we have to authorize our user, obviously. And for that, go to your management console, and I want to authorize this user, which I have created in my previous video. I will use this user in my further videos. So here, go to IAM. So what we want basically is we want this user to be authorized, so that the CLI must know that I'm using this account, which is this, and I'm particularly using this user. For that, go to users, IAM, go to users, and if you remember, I have created this user called NXA, and during the creation I have given it the programmatic access, which is basically creating this access key and the secret access key, and I have told you that the access key is accessible but the secret key will be gone and the window will be closed. So that's not a matter, and it's always a good practice to rotate your credentials. Of course, if someone else get access to your credentials, then he may use your account, and at the end of the day you have to pay the bills. So it's always a good practice to rotate your credentials. So for this purpose, I don't know, I have not access to my secret access key, so I'm just going to delete this, delete, create access key. I'm going to create new credentials, of course, and here you can see I have my access key ID and the secret access key. Sorry. Cool. So I'll just split the window. So the very first command after installing the AWS CLI is to type AWS configure, and it will ask your access key. I'm just copy paste it, your secret key, copy paste, enter, and your default region name. If you don't know your region, you can always go to your main console management, and here you can see the regions, different regions available in AWS. I'm going to use this region for this purpose. I can also use this Asia Pacific Mumbai, which is closer to me actually, but for the sake of this series I'm going to use this region as my default region. So my servers will be deployed in US East region. Cool. So this is my default region. I'm just going to copy this and paste it here, enter, default output format. So basically the output format will be in the form of table and JSON and one more thing. I'll just go by default, enter. Cool. So what it has done, so it has created this .aws folder, which is also hidden. If I go to my .aws and if I do ls-l, you can see it has created two files. One is config, which has your default region and the credentials, which has your secret access key and your access key. Cool. So your account has been authorized. Let's see some basic commands in AWS. If I type AWS -- version, this is my AWS version. If I type AWS -- help, it will show me how to use this command. So I'll just zoom in here. So you can see the usage, AWS, option, command, subcommand. Sorry. So we can use this command AWS help, and it will show us the available commands, which is basically your services. If I go down, you can see available services. There are tons of services here, more than 175. So let's say EC2. So AWS EC2. If you see this AWS -- help, if you want to know, you can always refer to this. Let's use this AWS EC2 help, and you can see tons of commands available for EC2 as well, a very well documented man page. So available commands for EC2, these are the commands. You can refer it when you like it. So let's say if you want to list your available list of instances deployed, so you can use this command AWS EC2 describe instances, and this will list all the instances running, stopped or terminated, everything with this command. So as you can see, there is nothing here because I haven't deployed any servers or anything. This is just a fresh installation. If you want to know about this command as well, let's say AWS EC2 describe instances, you can type help here, and it will show you the available commands, something like this. Filter, you can filter the output. Of course, you can sort by instance IDs, and you can use this max item. Let's say I have tons of instances deployed, maybe 1000 or 2000. So I can use this flag and it will just show me the number 1000 or 2000. Cool. If you want to know more about the command, you can always refer to AWS help. Enter. You can see AWS help will give you the list of available services, AWS command and help, which is this will be your service, and to know more about the command help, AWS command, subcommand and help, and it will show you more about the subcommand and further. Cool. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys liked this video, and if you do, please make sure you liked it, and please make sure to share it with your friends, and please subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye bye.